Good morning, Warzone kids. Sorry for the bug goggles, but they're necessary with this harsh light going in and out of the mountains on this glazy road. And that is in the essence of the winter driving experience in Vermont. My mental formation about it, anyway. So, all that was a way of me explaining to myself my own understanding of Zen writing, Dogen's writing. He's writing Sankara, and those Sankara are empty, according to the Heart Sutra. So what would that mean? What follows logically, to give a logical account? What follows from the idea that all these skandhas and elements of human experience are empty, and each one of them, forms, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness, are empty? Well, I believe that Zen is what follows from that. The practice of Zen arises from that notion that the five skandhas are empty. Mental formations are mental formations. Your consciousness is your consciousness. Your feelings are just feelings. Your perceptions are just perceptions. Forms are just forms. The shape on your phone was perceived as a dress, which was green and gold or yellow and brown, which drove you bananas because I wanted to know what's the true color of that dress. And then all that wrestles in my consciousness as an example of how even at the level of forms and dresses, we don't know what we're looking at all the time, let alone whether the patch of red lace in that luggage signified the wrong underwear and betrayal, and how yet again love is step one and step two is always betrayal for this Warzone kid. Logos, mythos, Sankara. So when you find contradictory, slippery things in Zen, you're correct. They're contradictory and slippery. And that is, I believe, a direct result and what flows from the notion that Sankara are empty. There's nothing else added to them. The cosmos is the cosmos, whatever that may be. However it works, whatever it is, that's what it is. We are creatures of that cosmos. And these five skandhas capture what happens in here. And what happens in here is just what happens in here. One of the things that happens in here is that because we live in the cosmos and we have this, we want this to help us live in the cosmos. And therefore we want to know that this is giving us the right answers. And therefore we really want to draw firm, thick, bold, black lines between what's happening in here and the cosmos. In reality, in the cosmos, it's enough, I think Dogen would say, Ben is saying, it's enough to know that we know what a triangle is. And we know that the gable on that house is triangular. We do not need something extra called truth or essence to know that a triangle is related to the shape of the gable on that house. You can see it right there. You do not need this extra stuff. The ground ahead of you is solid enough to take a step on. That's all you need to know. That's all it is. Below that ground is dirt which could move. Below that dirt is a water table. There could be a sinkhole and you could fall into it. Below that water table are rocks, which could fissure, break apart. Earthquake, chasm could open up and dump you into the mantle of the earth, into the core. The ground beneath your feet is solid enough. The volcano under Yellowstone might blow up tomorrow. It might already have blown up and the shockwave just hadn't gotten here to Vermont yet. The ground under your feet is solid enough. Gables are triangular, and triangles are three-sided figures. That's enough. The problem that we have as Warzone kids is how to live. Hoist boy talk. How do we live? That's the problem we have. That's the problem in front of us. And this right now, your life, this moment, when you're watching this, when I'm saying it, as you reconstitute my own mental formations in your mind, that is what the entirety of your life is at this moment. It's not something else. There's nothing added to it. What could you add to this moment? What mental formation could conceivably add anything to this moment right here? All of my life is here. All of your life is right here at this very moment. It takes all kinds of slippery, contradictory, provocative sankara to bring us back around to the simple perception and experience that gable roof is triangular, and triangles are three-sided figures. And I am me, and you are you. And your Jenga tower is your Jenga tower. And the problems that you have right now in your life are your life. Your experience right now. The blessings that you have right now in your life. Those are your life. Is there a logos to it? Is there a mythos to it? Yes, to both. Is your life a logos? Is your life a mythos? Are you stuck in your trauma and the past? Is any of that the essence of who you are? Moo! You are just you. And the now is just the now. The snow on these trees, the rosy figured dawn at my back, the glaze on the road. That's all there is, Pilgrim. That's all we need. It's enough to take the next few steps. So take today's steps on the path, on the trail to the Western Lands, Pilgrim. Today's steps are all you can take. And you got everything you need to take today's steps right here, right now with you. Let's get after it, Pilgrim. Life and death are precious things. Let's not waste them.